Good morning, everyone. Today is Monday, September 21st, 2020. Last night I stayed on McDonald Pass, which is not halfway, but it's between Helena and Missoula, Montana. If you'll notice, I'm wearing a down coat. Last night was not messing around. It was in the 20s. It was quite the chilly evening. It was great. I slept really well last night, but it was cold, and it was cold this morning. It was nice to get up and make some coffee and try to warm up a little bit. But today, heading to Missoula, and there's a couple different riding areas there I want to check out and do a little more camping. And I think today is supposed to be a pretty nice day. I don't really. Smoke is not an issue at the moment, and air seems to be certainly cold, but crisp and clean, and it should be a nice day. Maybe I think it's supposed to be in the mid to low 60s today, so hopefully it'll be a nice day, and we'll get some riding in. We're outside of Missoula at a place called Blue Mountain, and it seems to be pretty popular. There's a fairly full parking lot, some equestrians, and a pretty good map of trails in the area, and we're getting kind of a late start from the drive from McDonald Pass today, and looking for some info, but it's 2 o'clock. We're gonna sneak in what we can. Should be fun though. All the trails are numbered, which I don't really like that system. First of all, it gives the trail system zero personality. They can't be creative enough to come up with a name for a trail that somebody spent hours and hours and hours building. Sure that they could come up with a name like, I'm tired of hitting a rock every time I swing the McLeod Trail. This is a point called Dead Man's Point, which overlooks Missoula. And I don't know why they call it Dead Man's Point, but it was about a 2,000 foot grinder pretty much straight out of the gate to get here. When we were in the parking lot, we were kind of looking across the swath of pretty gently rolling brown hills, and immediately hit the climb button. .305 to the 603. How exciting was that? Wow. Another gnarly climb. Bobby likes gnarly climbs.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
Good job, guys. Killing it.
Okay.
You didn't break a sweat. That kid's not even sweating. This kid's not sweating either. Man, you guys, look what's coming up here. Charging. Good job. Like your costume, matches your bike. That's sweet. He's like, shut up, old man. Yeah. High fives with a good wrist.
Yeah.
Blue Mountain. Made our way to the Rattlesnake Canyon trailhead, and it's a little bit of a spaghetti bowl of trails here, but they all go up like thousands of feet in very short mileage. So it looks like it's going to be another climb fest today. It's kind of chilly. It's a high 50s, cloudy, 10% chance of rain. Hoping the sun comes out a little bit. There's no wind though, so that's nice. But looks like some challenging terrain here. We're just north of Missoula, and let's go check it out. Riding up a trail called Curry Gulch. This trail takes us up to a ridge, ultimately the Snowbowl Overlook Trail. And Snowbowl is the local ski area outside of Missoula. And now this section is called Steep Curry, which I don't doubt that.
How's it going?
Good, man. You got a smile on your face.
Oh, can't stop, you know.
All right.
Have a good one.
So the side of the trail here is a place called Curry Cabin. Doesn't really give the history of the cabin. Sure, the interwebs has such things. Jump for Joy Rock. It's kind of cool. But it says, Curry Cabin is kept closed for the protection of recreationists and wildlife. When left open, mountain lions like to live inside. If you have an encounter, make a phone call. Tell you what, if I'm having an encounter, the last thing I'm doing is making a phone call. Appears to be Curry's garage, which I don't know what he kept in there. But look at the notching. Very cool. Curry Cabin. Out here in the Rattlesnake. We're looking at about 2,500 feet or more of climbing in the next 5 miles. So you see a shot and the camera is on its side, it might mean I'm dead or I passed out. So it looks like we're nearing the top of what they call Sawmill Climb, which makes you feel like you've gone through a sawmill. So we've been climbing or ratting for 2 hours and 24 minutes, and we've climbed 3,682 feet up here to the way to Stuart Peak, and it looks like this is as far as we can go because it's wilderness area. So this must be the top. Oh, and a register. Well, we've climbed up to Stuart Peak, which is, as far as we can go. We hit a wilderness area. Can't go any further with mountain bikes, so I've hiked up just a little bit further to see if there was some sort of better overlook, but it all looks like this, which is pretty good. The ride up was a little over 9 miles and almost, let's see, 3,800 feet of climbing, which in 9 miles is, well, if you're a mountain biker, you know. If you're not a mountain biker, it's legit. Makes the downhill all that much more appealing. It's going to be a long downhill, and we're going to lose a lot of vert in a very short time. So it should be fun. I'm looking forward to going down, but it's a beautiful day. It turned out to be beautiful. The fall colors here are really starting to pop. Don't see many aspens here in Montana, but the foliage is beautiful. All right, let's go downhill. Stuart Peak downhill. Go ahead, Bobby. Kind of chilly. Watch those trees. Down trees.
I have to put my coat on.
Jacket?
Yeah, my little windbreaker.
Yeah, I got one of those too, but I think I'm gonna live. Thought I'd get warmer the further down we go, but
yeah.
I don't know that to be true. If you're cold, put it on. You got it.
It's fast.
It is fast. We're moving.
Yeah. That was the last one, maybe?
I think so. Oh, whoo. Wow, you're right.
Yeah.
Some of those tree slappings were legit.
Yeah, my left hand. One of them got my left hand pretty good. I was like, oh.
Oh, look. Ripped a hole in my glove. Look at that. Tree slappings.
I'll be careful. Ready?
Yeah. Woo! Thank you.
Whew.
That was super fun.
That was super fun. Fast.
This is cool. That was today's ride, and it did not disappoint either. That Montana single track, it is good stuff. All right.
Yeah.
High fives with a good wrist. Yeah. That was awesome.
That was awesome.
Oh, oh God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Good morning, everybody. Today is Wednesday, September 23rd, 2020. And last night we stayed once again here at the Creas Pond campground. Very nice, another fairly peaceful night. A little rainstorm came through last night at about 1 o'clock in the morning, rained for about an hour and stopped. There was some sort of bird that actually went off all night long, which is weird. It didn't sound like an owl. I don't know what other kinds of nocturnal birds are around here, but it just raised a ruckus all night. So sleeping wasn't great. It was amazing how loud the bird was, but today we are going to go ride a place southwest of Missoula called Patti Canyon. See what that's all about. There's basically 3 riding areas around Missoula: 1 Blue Mountain, 2 Rattlesnake, and 3 Patti Canyon, which is just south of the University of Montana. So usually college area single track, might be purpose built, might be fun. Don't know until you try, so we're gonna go try that out today. I believe today is Bobby's last day with me. She's got to head home back to Tahoe, and I'm gonna continue north. I'm thinking Glacier National Park. It will be the next area for me. Kalispell, northern Montana. I was hoping they'd open Canada, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. I'd really like to go up to Fernie, but doesn't seem like they want us, and I can understand why. So a little chilly today, definitely overcast. There's no service out here, so I'm not really sure what's going to happen with the weather the next few days. It's haven't had service in a few days, and it's kind of nice on one hand, but it's also nice to be able to make some plans. So once we get into town today, we'll see what's going on with the weather and make a plan then. But so far, that's my plan for today. Made our way up to the top of Mount Sentinel, which there's Missoula. And Bobby's about to show us how to do it. She is the downhill queen. Gonna miss chasing Bobby around the rest of this trip. Maybe she'll come to her senses. Doesn't appear to be one of Montana's much used. Ah! Man!
Can't imagine why this trail's not popular.
Popular if you're a mountain goat.
Hopefully it gets better.
He'll get better. We're doing the tumbleweed traverse here at Patti Canyon. Really pretty. Not a oft used trail, it doesn't appear, but that's too bad. I think people are missing out. They don't come check this trail out because, well, look at it. It's killer. Be scaring up any grizzly bears. They do not like to be snuck up upon. Never actually spoken to one about that subject, but I know I don't like to be snuck up upon. Ooh. and they could be around any corner. Especially out here where there's not very many trail users. Looks like there's not very many trail users on a regular basis. Hitting up a trail called Cookie Monster. Making me hungry. I like to build some fall line trails here. That trail would be worked if it was in Tahoe. But pretty sure these trails out here don't get even near the use they do in Tahoe. That's why they're single and uncrowded and awesome. Oh. High fives. Good wrist. Oh, Bobby, I'm sad.
Right on. Is that it then?
I guess. You abandoned me, Bobby.
I'm leaving you.
Leaving me out here in the great wide west, Montana. Fend myself, grizzly bears and wolves and mountain lions, and
Don't go do that ride.
now I gotta talk to myself a lot more than I already do. I
You'll be
appreciate it.
Thanks, Darren. It was fun.
It's been super awesome. Hope to see you in a couple of months.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I am finished our ride today. Bobby left, went back to Tahoe. Was on our way back to Tahoe, and I am between Missoula and Seeley Lake, Montana, and I'm on. I drove off the highway and found some BLM land. The road crossed some private land, but kept going, and according to Gaia, I'm back on BLM land. I think it is BLM land that even the BLM doesn't know they have. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Pretty peaceful, remote. Remote's an understatement. Feels alone out here. I've been like in remote places like the Maze in Canyonlands National Park, which down in that area they say it's remote, which it certainly is. But I think remote is also a feeling that you get, like when you really think there's nobody else around, where in Canyonlands, there's, camping out there, and you have to make reservations for it a long time in advance. So you just know that there's people out there, where here, it's remote. You don't know where the nearest person is. This is where I'm going to spend the night tonight. And if all goes well, I'll catch up with everybody in the morning. Remote.